welcome back to HCW. I'm your host for the. Well, again, I'm still not getting used to this host thing. God save us. I'm Muzza, and as always, being forcefully dragged into this without without approval is DP. DP, how are you?
I'm here.
Yes, he is.
Contractually obliged, but I am here.
Well, you're now liked by some members of the Pro2, so I'm afraid you're now stuck here. There's no escape. But yes, we are. If you can't
How are
tell,
you,
we
by
are
the
here
way? Sorry.
to. I'm getting my arse handed to me by the cold. Is what's happening.
Old Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Yep. I always get a cold right after my birthday as well. It was my birthday on the 26th, and as soon as that happens, I get hit with the cold. So that's just typical.
That is the way it goes.
Yeah, and I think there's a bit of a cold going about around Scotland anyway. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I think my mum had it. She had it gone by a couple of days, so hopefully it's not too long.
That's right. It's a cold exclusive only to Scotland.
Hey you. Yeah, you. Do you like this video? There is a button. It's a very sexy button. It says subscribe on it. I wish I could click on it, but YouTube won't let me. Damn fuckers.
Only people in
Yes.
Scotland can get this exclusive cold.
Yes. Luckily, it does not spread via podcasts, so I think you're safe.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Yep, we're here to review Pro2 Wrestling Pro2sday episode 37. I'm getting it right this time.
Correct. Pro2sday.
Yep. Yep, as always, show opens with Kid Thompson. He runs down what's happening on the episode. We do get a show opener with a quick message that was sent by Chris Toll, who is someone who works in ICW, about a boy named Caden. He rang the bell, which I'm assuming means he's beating cancer, and you know that's always a good thing to hear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Great work. Yep, but yeah, we head straight into the first match. It is a mixed tag team title for title match. It is the Why So Serious champion of Logan Smith and Angel Hayes versus Shay Monet and the Pro2 Bells Division champion Emily Hayden. So, a quick summary of both titles. The Why So Serious title, Joker meme aside, this is mainly a sort of similar to the X Division title, but it is also just anyone can challenge for it, but it's sort of like its own separate division. Logan Smith is the current champ. He's a two-time champ. He's mainly been feuding and winning and losing the bout with a feud with Dean Ford. And yeah, he recently defended against Shay Monet 2 shows ago. These two tandems have been feuding for a while now, and this is the blow off. Emily Hayden, currently the current Bells Division champion, has been champion since the last Battle Lines when the title was vacated, when the inaugural champ Rosie Knight had to retire due to injury. And her last defense was against Angel Hayes, but ended in DQ. So, yeah, you know, it's a lot on stake here. The rules for this mixed tag, instead of, is anyone can wrestle anyone. So it's not like WWE where the men only have to fight the men and the women have to fight the women. It's a full-on normal tag. Media go to the outside. Logan Smith finds some inflatable hammers and uses them on Monet and Hayden. How that's not a DQ, I don't know. I think
Exactly.
inflatable hammers are just...
I did a callback to the previous episode that we did. The referees are shoddy. There's some sort of corruption in this company where the referees just blatantly ignore foreign weaponry. It's ridiculous.
I don't know. I think inflatable hammers are. I think it's like New Japan, where if it's on the outside, it's given the slight warning, but nothing
Well,
serious.
no. Because if you refer to good old VAR, then we have an absolute cracker. Because we see hammers brought into the ring.
I don't know. Maybe inflatable hammers are just legal in Pro 2. You never know.
Unbelievable.
It's just, yeah, it's a good back and forth really. Logan Smith hits a running bulldog for 2 count. 2 count. He goes to the top rope. Emily Hayden proves the distraction. Monet takes advantage. Those two, Monet and Hayden, take control. Standing splash for 2 count. 2 count, and it's just constant double teaming by Monet and Hayden. Hayden throws a quick cheap shot at Angel Hayes to get the ref distracted and keep control. Jay Monet hits a suplex for a 2 count. Monet tries to go for a powerbomb, but Smith manages to counter and get out, and manages to tag in Angel Hayes, who gets the hot tag. She takes controls with forearms on both Monet and Hayden. Hayden stereo forearms to the corner. Monet manages to dodge one, but then gets hit with a knee and then a Hurricane Rana. Then shotgun dropkick by Hayes to Hayden takes her out of the match for a bit. Angel Hayes hits the sling blade, but that only gets a 2 count. Hayden then again swipes at Hayes' legs, and then she gets hit with a sliding forearm by Monet. She tags Emily back in, another seated big splash for a 2 count. 2 count. Hayes is now in peril. She's trying to fight back, but Angel Hayes, being more powerful, just manages to hit her with clubs to the back, thrown into the turnbuckle, but she manages to hit a neck breaker. Both women tag in Smith and Monet, and Smith manages to hit a German suplex for a 2 count.
Mhm.
2 count. Yeah. Then European uppercut in the corner, followed by a fallaway slam, and then a moonsault. And you'd think that would be enough to get the win, but Emily Hayden pulls the ref, not out of the ring, but enough to get the distraction.
Break the count, yeah.
Yeah, to break the count. And then manages to hit her, and then Hayden gets into the ring and hits a Fireman Kai slam. Yeah, then I think at some point Logan Smith tags in Angel Hayes, and Angel Hayes takes back control for a dive from Brett's rope, the most dangerous rope, as we all know.
Yes.
Oh no. Shay hits a spinning side suplex, but gets distracted, and Logan hits a corkscrew neck breaker. And then all four members are down. They all get back up and start to trade forearms and strikes. And then Hayden and Monet Monet hits a sit-out powerbomb and Hayden a spine buster, and that only gets a 2 count. Monet tags in Hayden and looks to go for just a high kick, but misses and hits their own tag partner. Smith tags in Hayes, who hits Monet with a Hurricane Rana. Smith hits a suicide dive to the outside to take out Monet, and Angel Hayes hits a super kick for the 3 count. So she wins and becomes the new Bells Division champion, while Logan Smith retains the Why So Serious Championship. And yeah, I thought this had a strong case of probably of the whole show being one of the match of the night. I think it depends on your opinion of the main event, but yeah, this was a very strong match. I think you've agreed with your rating that we talked about back beforehand.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah. So I said ultimately that this was a 3-star match to you, but I've gone back and reviewed previous matches as well from this show, and I've adjusted it. So now this is now 3.25 for me. and I've taken down Brannigan and Brody Turnbull to a 3. Purely because of match length. As I said in the last one, Brody and Brannigan went a bit short for my liking because 2 big hospitals like that, you want a longer match with them too, but they didn't have that. This went a solid like 14, 15 minutes, which is like the ideal length for this kind of match with 4, established athletes in their field who can put on a great role for their job and can put on a great show for the crowd. Obviously, you've got Logan and Angel, who are the very clear faces in this.
Yeah.
And you've got Shay, and you've also got Emily, who are amazing, like, heel heat magnets from the crowd. And they made the absolute most of it. So while they were absolutely hated with the crowd, that allowed Logan and Angel to be loved, essentially.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like you said, it was good, a lot of back and forth between these two, and there was plenty of teasing as well that the bad guys were going to steal this win away, and Shay would win the White Series title. But ultimately, as you say, the distraction from the suicide dive was Emily's undoing, and the amazing, by the way, super kick from Angel took her out.
Yeah.
I mean, as well, something I wanted to bring up as well is when I look at like new wrestlers or new promotions, like I look at what themes they use, and it's like I'm always curious to see because indie shows you can get away with a lot of like licensed music because it's not like on TV. There's no licensing and publishing rights stuff like that. I didn't recognize most of the music in all honesty, but Logan Smith, he has got a banger of a theme.
Yeah.
Y'all ready for this? It's a great theme, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it was like I said, very good match. Obviously, Logan Smith and Shay Monet, they have great chemistry. They well, at the time of the show took place, a couple of weeks later, when we went to a BCW, I went to a BCW show where they had a singles match, which we did review in my first appearance in HCW. So they those two know each other very well. Angel Hayes, obviously, for someone a bit more younger, she has a lot of experience. I know she was on NXT UK during the end days of that show.
Yeah.
Emily Hayden, I'm not as well known with, but from what I've seen of her, she's definitely a good heel. So yeah, it was overall a very good match. And yeah, so we move on to the next match, which
Wait,
is...
whoa. No. There is something you are missing. There is something that you've just skipped over. I don't know why you skipped over it.
You sure? There's nothing in my notes that says there is.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what you're watching because there was an amazing ad. There was like this amazing thing where a taxi comes up, out comes who I now know to be Logan Smith. He has both titles in his hand, and it's an ad turns up for Streamline Taxis. Now, we spoke before, Muzza. We have spoken before because we are friends, and you mentioned before that you've used Streamline Taxis. So, this is that part of the show where we look back at your time with Streamline Taxis and what was your experience and how would you describe your experience with it?
I mean, I haven't used it since we last talked about it, but yeah, the experience is still the same. They are very good at what they do. I'd say they're the main taxi company in Ayrshire, South Ayrshire to be specific, and yeah, they do their job great.
Fantastic. Streamline Taxis.
Yeah.
Travel like a champion. Move on.
Anyway, we've now got we've got another match, of course, and the main event of this episode. It is a tag match for the Pro2 Tag Team Championships. Originally, it was meant to be the Alliance versus Arcade Violence, as we said last episode. Unfortunately, Jake Lawler suffered a hand injury, and he was deemed not cleared to wrestle, so we had to change it around. And as of the time of the show starting, it was a wild card. It was a wild card match, so we didn't know who was going to show up. So obviously, Pro2 tag titles. They were again one of the more newer titles. Well, not the newest. One of the more established titles. The original champs were in fact a team that are somewhat actually a bit more known. The Billington Bulldogs. They were the inaugural champions.
Mm-hmm.
And then they unfortunately had to vacate due to, I think they had to go back to Canada, I think. And so they had to be vacated. Lucha Scotland won the vacated belts, but then lost it first defense to the current team of the Alliance of Adam Shame and Sweeney. Adam Shame has been on Pro2 since the start, and in a sense has sort of been the main heel of Pro2, especially during its early days. He made the finals of the Scottish Interpromotional Championship tournament and was part of the inaugural Ayrshire Heavyweight Championship match to determine the inaugural champ there. So he's been around and he's a threat, and he's now brought in Sweeney and instantly have ascended to the top of the tag division. And another thing in this match is they had declared that it would be Alliance rules. What that means is it's an 8-minute time limit. That's it. That's the only rules. So, yeah, we wait to see who the opponents are, and turns out to be the team of Drew Mercury and Gabriel Soul, or as their official tag team name is, Exceptionally Ordinary. That is a spectacular.
I did not catch
spectacular name. Yeah. This team has all the makings to be one of DP's. Have all the hallmarks of what I like to think is a DP favorite tag team. Banger theme with Scissor Sisters, stripper pants, hot pink attire. Yeah, they all they need to do is do some sort of Bret vs. Zack Sabre moves, and they be in your stable.
They are knocking on the door right now of my stable. They're trying to get in, but I can't let them in just yet. I've not seen enough of them. I need to see more of them. I need to see more action. I need to see more tag team action, more singles action. I need more, one-on-one action. I need more two-on-two action. I just need more action from these guys.
Nothing but action. Nothing but action. And something that we both noticed, me live in person and you watching it, Mr. Gabriel Soul bears a certain resemblance to someone. Maybe you're even wearing the t-shirt of the person he is resembling.
I don't know what you mean. What shirt do you... I don't know what you mean.
Yes, Mr. Yeah, as first thing I looked at Gabriel Soul, I thought, Christ, did they bring MJF in? No, it turns out it's not MJF. Yeah, there's a bit of a resemblance there.
Pro2 brought in Maxwell Jacob Freeman and changed his name.
Yes. How WWE of you.
Jeez.
Yeah, when they bring in Kazuchika Okada, they'll change his name to just Rainmaker. That's it. Rainmaker Okato.
Young boy Kazu.
Ah, boy. But yes, yep. So obviously these two are from Iron Girders. So once again, with this last minute change, they've called up Iron Girders to bring these guys in. They're still both relatively newcomers. I think Gabriel Soul's a lot more newer. Mercury's been around a decent bit. But yeah, the Alliance immediately try to get the fan support. They don't get that, because who would like them?
I mean,
Soul tried to go.
It didn't help them that the guy they're going against had like one of the best wrestlers I've ever heard in recent history.
Exactly. And then Mercury and Soul tried to climb up the ropes, but they get blindsided by the champs. Mercury and Soul take back control with stereo drop kicks, immediate brawl to the back. Well, not brawl to the back, brawl to the outside. and that would have been a quick match, guys.
Yeah, brought to the back. We're done. We're done with that. Everyone go home.
Well, we're done here. But yeah, the Alliance take control out on the outside. It's Drew Mercury and Adam Shane that start off. Shane rakes the eyes, hits a suplex. He looks like he's going to tease and go for the three amigos, but he just goes, nah.
He has
not
no
doing
friends.
that.
He has no friends. No amigos.
No amigos. Well, no, he does one, so he has a singular amigo.
Of course,
And that
yes.
amigo is Sweeney.
Yes.
Yes. Tags in Sweeney, who just does a lot of striking, throwing elbows. Tag back into Shame, more strike. It's a lot of... They're just completely battering Drew Mercury here.
Yeah.
Drew Mercury. Sweeney hits a elbow drop for 2 count. Hits a body slam. Adam Shane hits a big headbutt. Mercury tries to get back in with some strikes, but Shane hits a knee, splash in the corner, and a bulldog for a 2 count. He goes for the pin, and it's a 2 count, but he pulls him up because he clearly just wants to do more damage to Mercury. However, probably shouldn't have done that, as Mercury manages to get back in, hits a handspring elbow followed by a springboard dive. Goes to the pinfall, but Sweeney manages to grab him off Shane before he could do the pinfall. But Mercury hits a enziguri to Sweeney, and he tags in Gabriel Soul. Soul goes wild with some clothesline and strikes. But while Mercury, after tagging in, tries to go out and deal with Sweeney, Sweeney throws Mercury into the ring post on the outside. Soul gets distracted, and Adam Shane, with the ref turned behind his back, hits them right and below the belt with a low blow. And then Shane and Sweeney hit their tag finisher, Who Dares Wins, which is a side slam and leg drop combo, for the 3 count and to retain the tag titles. I think we both admit this, there's an 8-minute time limit. There's not really much you can do in 8 minutes, and I don't want to say it was an out squash match, but the Alliance had a solid 80% of control here, with Soul and Mercury getting some hope spots in.
Yeah, I think that would always be the case as well. I think the Alliance have been a team for I don't know how long, but they seem like they've been around for a while.
I don't know if they've both teamed for a while, but I definitely know Adam Shane's a 22-year veteran. I don't know much about Sweeney, but it seems like he's someone who's been around a while.
And then obviously you've got this new wildcard team of I don't know if they've been teaming long, Mercury and Soul, but
I think they started teaming 2023, so they're still quite new.
Yeah, and either way, like I said, the 8-minute time limit as well was always going to be a hindrance on this, but I think that's part of the gimmick as well. Like with the 8 minutes, no one can build in 8 minutes, can they? So it's all part of it, and I don't know it. I don't know. I mean, I rated 2 stars. I told you this already, but for me, this is one of the weaker matches of the card, which makes sense really because it followed on from that great mixed tag before. So this does sort of serve as a cool down match for the crowd.
Yeah, it especially in this position, it was slotted between that mixed tag and the main event. So
yeah, I think it suffered for that, but
a last minute replacement due to injury.
Precisely, yeah, and I think people wanted Alliance and Arcade Violence, and they didn't get that because, as we know, one of us is injured, so that it couldn't happen that way. And I think bringing in a makeshift team is always going to be a recipe for disaster. Not disaster so much, but more just not as good as it could have been.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe if it was given, if they were given a bit more time, they could have gotten it better.
Yeah.
Better, but who?
That damn Alliance 8-minute rule.
Yeah, they're not even the best team called the Lions. I mean, that's only reference me and you will get because we
That's
had a
it. We are
tag.
confirming. We're running in. We're taking on the Alliance for the Pro2 tag titles.
We don't even want the titles. We just want the rights to the team name. So the joke here is, me and DP have known each other for a while. We used to do prediction fairs, they're similar to E-Feds, and one of our original team names was the Alliance.
Yeah,
And then so I
and
found out that these
we were
guys,
inspired by Adam, Shane, and Sweeney.
yeah, clearly, even though we did it first, we did it back in 2019. We were the original Alliance.
What can you say? What can we say?
Yeah, we do actually. One thing I forget, we do get a post-match promo from Shane and Sweeney.
Mhm.
Sweeney chewing out the fans. Sweeney sending a message to Arcade Violence saying, you guys are back at the queue. You guys couldn't make your match. These guys that came in, they lost, so you're also at the back of the queue. Then Adam Shane cuts his promo, just tearing into the Trun fans.
I've got a question before you continue. Sorry. So you said Arcade Violence, obviously. They said Arcade Violence are at the back of the queue. And now Mercury and Saul are also at the back of the queue. So which of those two teams are at the actual back of the queue? Like, who is the last team back there? Is it Gabriel and Saul? Or is it... Not Gabriel and Saul. Is it Mercury and Saul, sorry? Or is it Arcade Violence?
I think it's a case of Soul and Mercury at least showed up, so they may be second back of the queue, but Arcade Violence, you couldn't even make it to the show due to a injury, so they're back of the queue. At least that's how the Alliance see it as. I don't know. I don't make the rules. That they seem to think they do. Yeah, Adam Shane cuts a promo saying his favourite part of Trun is the M77 back up to Glasgow.
Hey!
Glasgow. And, calling the people of Trun inbreds, saying they like to, to kiss their sisters and mothers goodnight, and that him and Sweeney are away to party their victory back up in Glasgow. Yeah, they're lovely people, Sweeney and Shane.
They seem it wearing their generic black vest and generic black trousers.
Yeah. But very Paisley-esque attires, because I know Adam Shane's from Paisley. Funny enough, that was where I was born, but I was only there for 6 months then.
You are part of... You're the third member of the Alliance. Oh my god.
That is not true. I mean, okay, I'm wearing a black hoodie, but still, that doesn't mean Damn it. Damn it. But I'm actually born and bred. Well, bred, at least. Not inbred. Oh, for God's sake, I'm screwing this up. I'm not helping myself today.
This is staying in. This is staying in.
Yeah, that's the end of that show. We get with Ted Thompson. We go back to Kid Thompson, who closes out the show.
Mhm.
Talks about what's on in the next episode. It's the main event of the show. The match we're all been waiting for. TJ Rage defending the Ayrshire Heavyweight Championship against one of the biggest names of Scottish wrestling and DP's favourite wrestler, Grado.
Yep.
Yep, you see, he doesn't deny it. He knows it's true. Yeah, that is at least the end of the show, but we do actually have some Pro2 news announced today of recording. We've got our first match for Homecoming, which is in March, and it is the Alliance will be defending their Pro2 tag titles against Lucha Scotland, a team of Lucha DS and Soldato. I'm sure our man who does the editing will put the graphics there. I don't know who that guy is, but I'm sure he'll do a grand job at that.
Don't know who that is now.
No. But you. Yep. We've got the first match here, and this is a rematch from a year, back from 2022. Obviously, as I said, Adam Shane and Sweeney bet Lucha Scotland to win the tag titles, and now we're getting a rematch. So it looks like, Arcade Violence not getting their shot yet, but Lucha Scotland, who did defend their Target Wrestling shows 2 episodes back against the Blood Money Mercs, And so it looks like those two teams will play it back. Who's going to win? We don't know. We still don't know if it will be under Alliance rules or not, but I'm sure the Alliance will be badgering the owner to make sure that it is that rules. But
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that match will go down.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm still planning on obviously going to that show.
Yes. Which is where?
It is in Drongen. Drongen School Hall. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, Drongen School. Drongen School Hall. Tickets are obviously on sale. I'm sure we'll probably put a link to the Pro2's
That's right. We'll
Facebook
put
page.
a link. Yes, we'll put a link. Yes.
We DP will put a link in the. We'll put a link to Pro2's Facebook page where if you're local to the area or from Scotland, or even if you want to make a journey all the way up to Drongen to see the show, Drongen, you'll be able to see me and the stars of Pro2. Yes, me mainly, not.
Yep. Muzza's the main thing there.
Yeah, I'm the main star.
Remember, if you have a Pro
I'm the main
2
star.
and you see Muzza at the show, feel free to, hit him a little bit, give him a little rough tumble and all that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have my
want
permission
to...
and my consent. I am one of the OG members of HCW, so you have my full permission to do what you like physically to Muzza.
If you want me to send messages, if you want me to send video messages to DP about how he should love Grado more, I will be more than willing to do that.
Oh.
Or if you want to send him your Scottish accent because he struggles to understand Scots at times, just to annoy him,
It's just certain scenarios. That's all.
It's the further you go up Scotland, the harder the accent, the harder it is to understand. I'm assuming with the promo from Sweeney and Shane, you understand them perfectly.
Yeah. I understood most of it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think yeah, that's the end of the show. Obviously, all our HCW handles are up there-ish.
Yep.
There-ish. You can follow me on Twitter down here. You can follow DP on his bit down there.
I'm over there. But also, just to
You're
cover
over there,
up,
I'm
just to
over
cover what Muzza didn't say, there's our Twitch, our Twitter, Instagram, and our Facebook. Ignore Threads; that's not meant to be there. It just is for now. It'll go soon. Twitch.
Maybe
we
replace with something new like TikTok.
We are revitalizing Twitch as well. Actually, so I believe I'm doing the first stream as the comeback thing tomorrow. So as we're recording today on Thursday. Friday will be the day I actually stream it. And after that, we're gonna have a sort of ongoing rota for streams between myself, Frozzy, and Ray, and maybe Muzza every now and then, I think, as well. And yeah, that's Twitch, Twitter update as well, and Instagram, Facebook always the same. And again, Threads shouldn't be there, so ignore that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the end of the show. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, share, everything, everything, and we will see you next time for whenever, episode 38 comes out.
We will see you at number 38, where TJ Rage fights some guy.
The